Good morning, Land. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't do a video yesterday because I had some things I had to catch up on. Because Friday about 3:30, one of our pipes on our hot water heater in our apartment broke. Yeah, broke. It it exposed a flaw in my organization, so I can address that very soon. And I'm going to take my phone, set it over here, so it's not a distraction. Alright, let's look at the issue for today. What's next with the White House employees testing positive for COVID-19? Okay, first of all, I don't believe they did. And here's why. When you work in the White House, especially that close to a president and Senate, Congress, and a VP, your health is top care. You live within a vicinity that's practically got a bubble around it. I'm talking about Arlington, Virginia, Washington, D.C., Dover, Delaware. That basic bubble. So they are extremely careful about the health of the people around a president and a vice president. Then you got your Speaker of the House that is also cared for. So, no, I do not believe anybody tested positive. I'm not buying it. Now, according to Vox.com, Trump was offered millions of masks back in January. And he said, no thank you. He spoke in our behalf the wrong direction. Now, y'all know where I stand on this COVID-19. I don't think it's what we're being told. I have no doubt whatsoever that this government, I've always said this government is the biggest threat to the American people, is the American government. And I have no doubt they are fully capable of releasing a virus if they want to, when they're ready to. I mean, we can only imagine the stuff they have at CIA, DEA, ATF, all these people. They're all in this together. It's like George Carlin says, one big club and we're not invited. Moving on. Apparently, Trump has been feeling a little glum because COVID-19 is killing his ratings, the economy, jobs, and some people, apparently. If you listen to the mainstream media. Our jobless rate has hit 14.7%. Now think about that. That is over 50% of the people. Over that. It took 4 years in the Great Depression to hit that point. Why it's called the Great Depression, I don't know, because it doesn't sound so great to me. I gotta go deal with the cat. She's antagonizing the dog. Alright, my daughter's in the bedroom with the dog. The cat will lay by the bedroom door and antagonize the dog. So I just put her in the bedroom so he can respond. There we go. Anyway, it took 4 years between 1929 and 1933 for the jobless rate to hit that point. We did it in a month and a half. This is not the record you want to break. Now, there does seem to be some debate whether people are going to get a second stimulus or not. The second one would be $2,000 a month. I put week here. trip a month. For every person 16 and up, yeah, 2K a week. That would be lovely. 2,000 a month for everybody 16 and up. What is the difference between a monthly stimulus and UBI? I don't know. It's the same amount. Seriously. My prediction is this. Yes, I've said the American people would not riot unless they run out of their colas, and Oreos. I was wrong. Okay, I did not think about the food shortage, like beef, and the rising costs of meat into that comment. So my apologies. I should have thought more before I said that. I was just being sarcastic. But now that I think about it and I look back on it, it's just okay. What would get most people to riot would be the threat of hunger or starvation of their child or children. Do you really think the American people are going to tolerate, even if petty bourgeoisie are going to tolerate, seeing their child or children go hungry when it's not necessary? Our farmers are being told to cull their cattle that's ready to go and be harvested in favor of supposedly importing beef from Zimbabwe, Namibia, Africa. Why in hell are we doing this? This is stupid. Unless it's a cover to push fake meat. Now, back to the 2K a month. Personally, I think guaranteed employment, quality employment where people can do what they love to do for a living would be far better. With insurance that's not tied to the job, paid vacation, sick leave, and a good paid maternity leave, a good length. During the USSR, women could get a 6 months. We barely get 12 weeks here. Now, I don't want to hear any men talk about this. This is not your part of the conversation. You have no idea how traumatic it can be for the body to carry a child to 9 months and then either have them cut out or pushed out of your body. You have no business talking about this. You do not go through it. You have no clue. Just saying, people. There are developed countries that offer a year. Can you imagine that? A year paid maternity leave? Oh my God. It's unbelievable. Anyway. Now let's move on to the governor of South Dakota. For whatever reason, she thinks all of a sudden this reservation is going to answer to her. No. The governor of South Dakota has issued a request through the U.S. Department of the Interior Bureau of Indian Affairs in Washington, D.C., which makes it federal, not state level. Because here's the deal. There's a major highway that runs through 2 Sioux reservations. Well, apparently these folks had the God-given common sense of a monkey to know to stop people, check them, to make sure they're not coming onto the reservation with whatever illness they have, because that could be harmful to their elders. See, the tribes, they cherish their elders. The elders are the wisdom of the reservation. Imagine that one. But they take care of their elder people. Whereas most people just throw them aside, right? Here's the thing that irritates me. These are merely checkpoints. They're just saying, hey, how you doing? How you feeling? Where you coming from? Make sure they're not sick. Make sure they're not going on the reservation. And they make sure they don't go on the reservation. It sounds like something that was done. Oh yeah, in Florida and Rhode Island. And Connecticut was doing it. There's a couple of states that were doing this. Just health checkpoints. And people barely said a word about it. But when the reservations do it, oh my god, it is a great tragedy. Oh, god. Anyway, these are the issues I want to talk about. I recently came across a lady named Pamela Ray Schiffer. And she is fantastic. She's talking about a lot of the same stuff that I'm talking about. She's been doing this a lot longer than me. Go over and check her out. I will see you guys later because I have a video I have to do for Scratch Kitchen. You're welcome to go over and watch. I'm talking about WH Group out of China, of all places, and how them owning Smithfield Farms is going to affect our pork supply. I will see you guys later.